Hey comrades, this is an X perspective, and today we will talk about the promising Chinese development of the QN-506. This is an analog of the Russian tank support vehicle Terminator. Even purely visually you can see a lot of similarities. In China, it is simply called a fire support machine. But if tank support machine Terminator at first was seen as a tank support vehicle, the Chinese brainchild was seen as a vehicle that will successfully operate in urban areas and destroy both the enemy's manpower and tanks. On today, the project has been frozen because the Chinese army sees no sense in such a development and has no interest in it. QN-506 is a very comprehensive vehicle, abundantly equipped with armament, with poor armoring, which makes it clumsy. If hit with large caliber weapons, any of the missiles or ammunition will inevitably lead to detonation of everything and the vehicle itself. This is such a comprehensive, but well-armed coffin on a crawler chassis. For the first time, the QN-506 was presented at the exhibition in 2018. This is the development of a private Chinese company, Wuhan Guide Infrared, which is a subsidiary of Guide Infrared, which in turn produces thermal imagers and various surveillance systems. The Type 59 tank was taken as a basis and fitted with an uninhabited ZPT-99 turret. Control is carried out by 3 crew members: driver, commander, and gunner. They all have their own displays and controls. In addition to the basic armor, additional dynamic armor can be fitted. There are cameras all around the perimeter of the vehicle so that you can see everything that is going on around you. The vehicle is equipped with sights for the commander and gunner, thermal imaging cameras. In the front of the vehicle there are small windows with armored glass, which are closed with armored shutters. On the sides there are skirts to protect the chassis, but in the back, on top of the hull, installed additional fuel tanks, which adds to the machine unreliability. If a stray bullet hits, there will be an explosion. Armor allows to protect from 30 mm ammunition and from shell splinters. Armament is the most interesting part here. The main gun is the 30 mm automatic cannon ZP-02, which is an analog of the Soviet Tu-A-72 cannon. The Chinese took it and created their own version. The cannon has 200 rounds of ammunition. It is capable of hitting targets at a maximum distance of 2 kilometers. The gun is paired with a 7.62 mm machine gun with 2,000 rounds of ammunition. There are 2 launch containers on each side of the turret. Each of them has 2 guides for QN-502C anti-tank missiles. There are 4 such missiles. They are capable of hitting targets at a distance of up to 8 km and have armor penetration, as the Chinese side notes, up to 1,000 mm, plus they can hit tanks from above. Each launcher has 10 more guides for the 70 mm QN-201 missiles, which can hit targets at a range of 4 km. They are primarily designed to hit lightly armored vehicles, helicopters, and drones. As you have realized, there are 20 such missiles. But that's not all. In the rear part of the turret there are 2 compartments for launching a total of 4 barrage munitions S-570, which can hit targets at a distance of up to 10 km. And at the front, in the turret, there are 2 pads for 2 reconnaissance drones. Plus the turret has 3 smoke grenade launchers on each side of the gun. The sights are placed on the turret, increasing the visibility of the vehicle in general and making it an easy target. The QN-506 weighs 30 tons and can travel at a maximum speed of 70 km/h. The cannon can be raised and lowered to fire at targets ranging from -5 degrees to 52 degrees, and the turret itself rotates 360 degrees. As you realize, the armament here is a mammoth amount. And take into account that all this is controlled, in fact, only by 2 persons, commander and gunner. Yes, there is an automatic guidance system and the ability, for example, of the commander to capture the target and pass it on to the gunner and then look for targets. But nevertheless, try to aim a hovering munition, a ATGM, and also to fire a 30 mm cannon in parallel and see what the drone shows there. And also take into account that they plan to use this vehicle against both infantry and tanks, drones, helicopters, and various lightly armored vehicles. Another reason why the Chinese army refused to use this vehicle is that it has a very complex on-board system. Only 1 copy of the QN-506 was created, and today this machine is forgotten. There is no news, no plans to refine it, no desire to do anything else with it. Expensive, cumbersome, and unreliable, that's what we can summarize about it. Such an unsuccessful copy, which will remain, most likely, at the prototype stage. It was an X perspective. Peaceful skies. Bye.